Today's our topic is Marj ul Maut, या death bed transaction. In India, Muslims are allowed to follow their own personal civil law. This is a legacy of the British Raj, which allowed all religions to have their own personal civil law. The governing tenet of Muslim personal civil law, is the Sharia. One of the provisions relate to Marj ul Maut, deathbed gifts. This can only be executed in case there is genuine apprehension that the testator will die. One of the Muslim laws enshrined in the Sharia is the Marj ul Maut, or gifts made by a Muslim on his deathbed. Muslim law in India means that portion of Islamic civil law which is applicable only to Muslims. Generally, the trend among Muslims earlier was not to make a will or wasiyat, and Islamic law thought it prudent to lay down a set of during Marj ul Maut is one form of testamentary succession. Gift during Marj ul Maut means gift on the deathbed when a person is very seriously ill and on the apprehension of death, and he makes a gift at that time, then it will be a gift during Marj ul Maut. Gift on the deathbed is a hybrid of hiba or gift and will. It includes some essential elements of will and some essential elements of gift. As per Islamic personal law, a gift made a time when there is a reasonable apprehension of death of the testator will be distributed as per the canons of Sharia. This is called deathbed gifts and is valid only if the testator dies after executing will. As per the Sharia, there are two restrictions imposed on this gift on the deathbed, which are as follows. There can be no disqualification of an heir or successor. Second, the net value of the property that can be disposed should not be greater than 1/3 of the total value of the assets. The Sharia law is inviolable except with the consent of the heirs. Thus, on his own, no Muslim can disown any heir while making a will during Marj ul Maut. Some reasonable restrictions are imposed by the Sharia on Marj ul Maut. These are: there should be genuine apprehension of death due to an illness. In case a person does not die, the will made will be null and void. Mere apprehension of death due to old age is not a ground for Marj ul Maut. Thus, a man dying from natural causes due to old age does not come under the purview of this law. Marj ul Maut does not come under the purview of gifts and not subject to gift tax. This was upheld by a bench of the Supreme Court of India in Commissioner of Gift Tax versus Abdul Karim Muhammad on 10 July 1991. The Shariat and Marj ul Maut is further amplified in Section 191 of Indian Succession Act 1925 and Section 129 of the Transport of Property Act. Marj ul Maut is the kind of sickness such that is the condition of the sick person. There has generally been fear of death for him, and the sick person being unable to attend to his business. If he is a man, his business outside the house. If she is a woman, her business inside the house has died before a year.